Okay, so welcome back, everybody. Thank you all so much to every single person who has subscribed to my channel. I have now reached over 500 subscribers. So because of that, I have invested in a new camera. I don't know if I love it or hate it yet. It keeps going out of focus and I feel like I'm really much brighter, that I feel like I'm washed out. But anyway, as I grow, I will get more better tech stuff to make the quality of my videos better. So thank you all so much. My next target is hopefully going to be 1,000. I want to reach that before Christmas, and I will do a giveaway when I reach that. So if I get there before Christmas, I should have some goodies for you that you can either reuse as Christmas presents, or you can be totally glam for all your Christmas parties and nights out. So if you're wondering why I'm wearing this silly little crown, it's because I am doing the makeup for Mary Queen of Scots from the TV programme Reign, who is played by Adelaide Kane. She is absolutely gorgeous, and I think her photograph for the promotion of the TV show Reign, where she has a smoky eye and a brown lip, is perfect for fall, and it's really simple and easy to do. You don't have to be a makeup artist master to achieve this. There's no winged out eyeliner. Browns are definitely one of the most easiest colours for blending if you were to compare it to blacks. So it's an easy smoky eye to achieve, and of course a nice brown lip, which is gorgeous for fall. Let me just give you a quick history lesson and just be super geeky right now on Mary Queen of Scots, because I love the show Reign, I really do, but it embellishes the truth a little. So let me just geek out a little bit and compare what really happened to what happens in the show. Mary Queen of Scots became a queen when she was only a baby. Her dad, James V, died, and with her being a baby, her mum was scared for her life and betrothed her off to the Dauphin of France. And they also shipped her over to France when she was just a baby. So she was taken away from her mum at a very, very young age and brought up in French court. In the show, everyone is gorgeous because it's Hollywood. So the Dauphin is this handsome, Prince Charming, long blonde hair type of guy. You know, all the ladies in waiting look like they could be in a medieval girl band. But the truth is, Catherine Medici is the Queen of France, and she came from one of the wealthiest families in the world. It was her family in Italy that funded the Renaissance, which got artists Michelangelo, Donatello, Raphael, basically all the turtles. It was their family that funded all these artists, so she was very well cultured. And when she was bringing up our little Queen Mary, she taught her all this knowledge of the arts and all this culture and gave her the best education. She was so loved, our Queen Mary, in French court. Everyone loved her. She was absolutely charming and charismatic and beautiful, gorgeous girl. Unlike Catherine's son, the Dauphin, Francis, unfortunately, he was a very weak, ill boy and wasn't classed as very handsome. In the show, though, like I said, he's got this Prince Charming, handsome, flowing blonde hair type of guy, and they make out there's a huge big love story that goes on between him and his wife, Queen Mary. But the truth is that they got married when they were 14. There was no children. They were only married for 2 years until eventually the King of France, Francis, croaked it and died. But in the show, they have him that he killed his father, the king. His father, the king, did die in a dueling. You know, the horses and that stab each other with the dueling witchcock battle anyway, but they have it that the person who was dueling against was his son. That didn't happen. And they also had it that even though they showed Francis being sick in the show, and they actually say that he died defending his wife from assassins. No, he died in his bed, probably in a lot of pain. Yeah, there's actually no evidence to even say that they consummated the marriage. So they were only 14 when they got married, and he was very, very sick. Queen Mary was the most powerful queen in Europe. She was the Queen of France, the Queen of Scotland, and because a lot of people believe that her cousin, Queen Elizabeth of England, wasn't the legitimate queen to England due to her mother being Anne Boleyn. That story is a whole hot mess. And she had a lot of backing from the Catholics and the the Pope in Rome to overtake her cousin Elizabeth in England and take that throne, as she was the next in line to the throne of England. So at one point, she was the most powerful queen in Europe, and she's also known as the most unluckiest queen ever in history due to her bad luck with men. She has a very, very interesting life that I find fascinating. And even though the show Reign embellishes a lot of the truth, it's still good entertainment. I love a whole romance story, and I love the romance story they gave her and her husband Francis, even if it's not quite true. I have to say, Catherine, Queen Catherine, her mother-in-law, they do have her as the bad bitch, the villain in it. But in truth, she absolutely loved Mary and brought her up like a daughter. But she is my favourite character in Reign. She has the best lines. My favourite part of the show, I think, is the costumes. By far, oh my god, if you love medieval costume dramas for their beautiful outfits, then you will love this. The costume designer is Meredith Markworth Pollock, and she has really blew my mind on these dresses. She's given them a modern twist. The whole show has a slight modern slate to it. Unlike other sort of costume dramas, they've put a lot of modern music. If you're into modern folk music, Lumineers do the soundtrack, do the opening credits music for it, and they have some songs in the show. The soundtrack is amazing. If you like that type of modern folk music, I will link below the opening credits tune. It's called Scotland by Lumineers. I will also link below a little sort of fan profile they've put together on Mary, her character in the show. I think it's the best one I've seen. It's better than the trailers for the show. So you can go and check that out, see if you're interested in it. I will say I think it's more for the girls than it is for the boys. There is some bloody witchcraft fighting scenes, but not enough of them for my husband. And there's far too many dramatic dialogues. You've got to remember this is medieval times, so they're talking in "Thou shalt not, my child, speak of this to no one," and really bad voice. Forsake me not. Anyway, all those sort of dramatic and always hatching plans. Too many hatching plans. He just wants to see sword fighting and heads decapitating off. But me, I love it. I love the costumes. I think the romance they put in it and the music is fab. So definitely go check it out, and I'm going to let you check out how I did this look. Alright, so to save some time, I have already did my foundation, my base, and I have prepped my eyes with concealer and powder, so I'm ready to start this look. I'm going to go in with this Nina Ricci palette. It's their Pink Fantasy palette, and I'm going to use this white here. I'm going to do a wash of colour all over the lid. Next, I'm going to take Cork by MAC, and I'm just going to dip into that with my fluffy blending brush and go in the crease of the socket. Start from the middle in circular motions, back and forth, and do that again. Next, I'm going to go in with this dark brown Mystery by MAC, and I'm going to put that in the corner of my eye in a V shape. Take your angled blending brush and then just work that colour and smoke it out, going in all different directions with the brush. And then repeat. All I'm doing here is taking a flat brush, dipping it into Mystery and putting it under the eye by pressing my brush under the eye. Okay, I'm also going to take this beautiful brown from MAC. It's called Tempting, and I'm going to press this into the lid of the eye. Okay, I'm going to take the pigment Vanilla from MAC, and I'm going to put this in the inner corner of my eye. I'm going to take a little bit of that vanilla pigment and put it on the brow bone as well. Just a tad. Okay, I wanted to use a brown pencil, but the brown pencil that I was wanting to use, I gave to my daughter today to borrow, and she never put it back. So I'm going to use this black coal pencil by 17. I'm going to give it a little sharpen first. And I'm going to put that in the waterline and along my lash line and smudge it out. But preferably for this look, I would use a brown pencil. And along my lash line. You don't need to be super precise when you're putting on a kohl pencil because you're going to smudge it out anyway and smoke it out. So just that'll do. I'm going to take this soft round pencil brush and I'm going to smoke out that black line. I really kind of want it to blend in so well with the brown that you can't tell it's a line anymore. This just gives an extra depth to your smoky eye. Apply some mascara. This is L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara. I'm going to take a couple of individuals, not a lot, and put them on my lashes just to give the look a more wispier, flirtier kind of look. I'm just using the glue you get with strip lashes. I'm just taking the lashes that come in little bulbs, dipping it into my strip lash, and then placing it on the actual lash itself. Okay, I've put 5 individual lashes on this eye, and can you see the difference? I don't know if the camera gives it justice. This is much more natural than putting a strip lash on. Okay, eyes are done. We are now going to move on to contouring. Remember, this is like medieval times, so the girls didn't run around with smoky eyes and heavy chiseled out contour. I'm doing this look from the photograph that was taken for the promotion of the show, which I think looks gorgeous for fall, a brown smoky eye and a brown lip. But traditionally, the makeup that was used in those days was a bit of rouge on the cheeks and lips, and that was pretty much the most that was going on, not a lot else. And in the show, the makeup is very, very natural. So I'm going to do a little bit of bronzing, but not too much. I'm using Hoola by Benefit. Now, Adelaide, the actress who plays Mary Queen of Scots, her skin is peaches and cream. She is absolutely gorgeous, flawless. So for blush today, I'm going to use Dallas by Benefit. The best way I could describe Dallas would be sort of in between a blusher and a bronzer. This product has so much warmth to it. I normally don't use bronzer with it. I just use it on its own, but today I'm mixing the two. Okay, I'm not going to give myself a shimmery glow. Instead, I'm going to use the YSL Touche Eclat, and I'm going to put that where I would like to highlight. It's a light reflecting pen, so the light should bounce off my cheeks and elsewhere that I place this product. So I'm going to highlight my forehead. I like to go above the eyebrows. Of course, the bridge of my nose and my cheeks, top part of my cheeks and inner corners of my eyes and around my lips and my laugh lines here. Yes. Okay, I'm just going to pat that in with my fingers. Okay, the brown lipstick I'm using today is by Elizabeth Arden. It's dual ended, so you get the pencil with it as well. So I'm going to start with that and outline my lip and then colour my lip in. This will stain the lips and hopefully make your lipstick last longer. The colour is Ginger number 6. Okay, so to complete this look, I'm going to take these pleats out. I guess you've been wondering why I've been rocking this crazy mental hairstyle. It's because I'm hoping that when I take these out, I will get some Maid Marian style waves going on for my medieval look. So here is the look. What do you think? I think it's perfect for fall. It's super easy. You don't have to know how to do a winged out eyeliner and be a complete master at makeup to achieve it. Brown is definitely one of the most easiest colours for blending, comparing it to colours such as black, trying to blend it out. So yeah, give it a go, see how you get on. I'm feeling very royal today.